What's up, guys? It's Swayton here, and I am bringing you a Battlefield Bad Company 2 Let's Play. Now, one of my earlier videos, I think it was like my third video, I was talking about how I was getting kicked out of the game constantly. Like it just send me back to the. It would send me back to the main menu, and then eventually say you have been kicked due to inactivity. Well, I found what was wrong and I fixed what was wrong, and as you can see now, I am playing with no problems. Now, if you are someone that's having the same problem and you haven't figured it out, and you've gone to the forums on PlayStation or something, and it says, "Oh, your internet connection must suck," or "It's probably the crappy EA servers." No, it's not that. It's that the EA servers require, I guess they require a certain port or a certain number of ports. And when you're running a router, what happens is that what's the word I'm looking for? If you get the wrong port and you're on a firewall, or your router has a firewall and it blocks out that port or just gives you one port, that's the reason why it kicks you out. So what you have to do is you have to put your PS3 or Xbox 360 into the DMZ. Now, DMZ stands for Demilitarized Zone. Now, I will go through and tell you how to do this. It's not difficult at all. Anyone can do it. It just takes a little bit of time to figure it out. Now, first things first, you need to go into the. I'm going to tell you the settings for what I did with the PS3. So it might differ a bit with the Xbox, but it's the same general concept. I'm also using a D-Link router, just so you have an idea of what I'm using, and if you have that yourself, you can do it exactly as I did, or you have to search for another way around it. But it's fairly simple. Okay, but first, in the PS3, you have to go to Network, and you want to check your status so it can tell you your IP address. Once you have your IP address and you know exactly what it is, you need to create a static IP, which just means your PS3 will always connect to that IP address. And that's very important. This is a very important step, that you need to create a static IP. So I'm just going to go with a random assortment. Let's just say your IP address, for whatever reason, is 192.168.0.35. And then along the lines, you have similar numbers for the rest in your house. So what you'd want to do is you'd want to go back into and create a new, and go into connect to a network, and you want to do everything manually. So that way you can set your IP address as that, set up your set up your DNS, which if you're running on a PC, go to start and go to run and go to the command prompt. So in the command prompt, you need to type in ipconfig, so IPCONFIG, then space all, ALL. And that will give you your computer's IP address, and it will also give you a DNS server. And that's where you put in for your DNS, your primary DNS. That's what you put in for your primary DNS on the PS3. Secondary, leave it at zeros. And if it asks you for a subnet mask, it's going to be 255.255.255.0. But I really doubt it was going to ask you for that. I don't remember. But okay, so after you've set up your static IP on your PS3, you have to log into your router on your PC. And then on mine, on the D-Links, it is, if I remember correctly, it's 192.168.0.1, and that is IP address for the router. So you log in with your information, and once that is done, once you log in, you're going to look for, it should be under Tools on the D-Link, and it says, if you scroll down to the very bottom, it says DMZ with a check mark. So once you check that, it will give you the option to select through all the IPs that are currently connected to your router. So with me, it had 3 computers. One read as unknown. That unknown matched the PS3. So once you find that, you just got to make sure that it allows you to put it in. And once you have it saved, just save it and exit out, and you should be in the DMZ by then. And you can try the game out. You can try playing the game, and it should let you play just like I am right now. So that is pretty much it, guys. There's nothing to it. It's slightly annoying, and it took me about, I think, 5 or 10 minutes to do. So if someone's not that technologically inclined, it's still only going to take 10 minutes. It's because it's not that labor intensive or thinking wise. It's just a matter of figuring it out. But if you guys have any questions, feel free to let me know in the comments or send me a message, and I will try to help you out as best as I can. And this video is almost done, so I will leave you with that. So if you have any questions, leave a comment, send me a message right here, send me a personal message on YouTube, or contact me on Skype at SwayTuned. And that's it, guys. I am gone. Later.